Hi there, it's me, Reed.
Hi, I'm Jennifer.
Welcome.
Welcome. We're glad to have you with us for another Faith at Home listening practice.
Indeed. It's where we listen to the psalm. We're reading through the Psalms, in case you haven't picked up on it, or if this is your first time. We're reading through all the Psalms. Some are easier than others to read and think about, but we read through the Psalm and we listen. It's a listening practice in that we're practicing trying to listen, but it's also a practice in that we do it repetitively. We do it all the time.
So as we listen today, we'll be listening using Psalm 94.
Yes.
To help us as we bring ourselves into a place of listening and relationship.
And we'll be reading from the New Century Version.
And the first time we read through the psalm, we will just listen for a word or a phrase or an idea or an image that comes to mind. In this process, we trust that God is speaking to us, that the Spirit of God will bring something to mind that is important for today, for your real life, for my real life, for our real lives today.
I can read first, if you like. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Psalm 94, listening for a word or a phrase, something that sticks out. The Lord is a God who punishes. God, show your greatness and punish. Rise up, judge of the earth, and give the proud what they deserve. How long will the wicked be happy? How long, Lord? They are full of proud words. Those who do evil brag about what they've done. Lord, they crush your people and make your children suffer. They kill widows and foreigners and murder orphans. They say, the Lord doesn't see. The God of Jacob doesn't notice. You stupid ones among the people, pay attention. You fools, when will you understand? Can't the creator of ears hear? Can't the maker of eyes see? Won't the one who corrects nations punish you? Doesn't the teacher of people know everything? The Lord knows what people think. God knows their thoughts are just a puff of wind. Lord, those you correct are happy. You teach them from your law. You give them rest from times of trouble until a pit is dug for the wicked. The Lord won't leave the people, nor give up on the children. Judgment will again be fair, and all who are honest will follow it. Who will help me fight against the wicked? Who will stand with me against those who do evil? If the Lord had not helped me, I would have died in a minute. I said, I am about to fall. But Lord, your love kept me safe. I was very worried, but you comforted me and made me happy. Crooked leaders cannot be your friends. They use the law to cause suffering. They join forces against people who do right and sentence to death the innocent. But the Lord is my defender. My God is the rock of my protection. God will pay them back for their sins and will destroy them for their evil. The Lord our God will destroy them.
So that psalm has 23 verses in it, and it sort of is longer than some that we might do in a set like this. But it really, for me, moves along, and there's lots of imagery and story in that. Two pieces stand out to me. I know I'm just supposed to pick one, right? But he reads wagging his finger at me. Jennifer. Lord, those you correct are happy. You teach them from your law. And I've been thinking a lot this week about mentoring and how when I was younger, mentoring often was something that I just felt bad about. Like it felt like bad that I needed to be mentored. I had that totally upside down and on its head, that if I needed to be corrected, that I was a bad person. But instead, I think what's more true is that if I am corrected by someone, or if someone offers to me from their own experience something, it's because they care about me. It's because they want to see things be better for me. So that really jumped out at me today because of the pieces that I've been thinking about this week. And that other, I was very worried, but you comforted me and made me happy. So it might be that you made me happy, part of both of them that sort of jumps out at me. But I was very worried. I know what it feels like to be very worried. And yet, in the conversation with the divine, there is something that can be changed about my worry. Those are the things that I notice.
All right, sure.
What do you notice?
The thing that stuck out for me was God will pay them back. God will pay them back. At least that's how I read it. I don't know if you noticed that. It could have been God will pay them back. But the focus for me in my mind was God will do it. I often want to get people back that hurt my feelings or whatever. I want to get them. But to pass it off to God rather than having it be my responsibility to make people pay. There's problems with that on lots of levels. I don't really know what's on in people's hearts. So my retribution may not be fair, obviously. So to be able to give that to God, I guess that was what stuck in my mind. It just sort of, God, I'm supposed to fight against the wicked, but it's really God that's going to be the one that's going to be doing giving the comeuppance, not me.
Not you.
Which is a big load off my shoulders to me, in my mind. That's what stuck out to me.
Thank you. I wonder what you notice as you listen along. Are there words or phrases, ideas, images that stand out to you? We're going to read again. And
you are.
And this time it's my turn to read. And this time listen with us for an invitation, a call to do something, to be something in the presence of the divine from these words, from the experience of your life this week. And then we'd encourage you to share those things back with us so that you can be engaged in conversation about what you think you might be hearing the divine say. So, Psalm 94. The Lord is a God who punishes. God, show your greatness and punish. Rise up, Judge of the earth, and give the proud what they deserve. How long will the wicked be happy? How long, Lord? They are full of proud words. Those who do evil brag about what they have done. Lord, they crush your people. They make your children suffer. They kill widows and foreigners and murder orphans. They say, the Lord doesn't see. The God of Jacob doesn't notice. You stupid ones among the people, pay attention. You fools, when will you understand? Can't the creator of ears hear? Can't the maker of eyes see? Won't the one who corrects nations punish you? Doesn't the teacher of people know everything? The Lord knows what people think. God knows their thoughts are just a puff of wind. Lord, those you correct are happy. You teach them from your law. You give them rest from times of trouble until a pit is dug for the wicked. The Lord won't leave the people, nor give up on the children. Judgment will again be fair, and all who are honest will follow it. Who will help me fight against the wicked? Who will stand with me against those who do evil? If the Lord had not helped me, I would have died in a minute. I said, I am about to fall. But Lord, your love kept me safe. I was very worried, but you comforted me and made me happy. Crooked leaders cannot be your friends. They use the law to cause suffering. They join forces against people who do right and sentence to death the innocent. But the Lord is my defender. My God is the rock of my protection. God will pay them back for their sins and will destroy them for their evil. The Lord, our God, will destroy them.
An invitation. A couple, maybe. You started it. Oh, no, I'm joking. But one of the things that stuck out to me is, you stupid ones among the people, pay attention. I don't like to think of myself as a stupid one or a fool, but sometimes I am stupid. Sometimes I am foolish. So that was something that I went, ooh, am I being invited to pay attention? Am I being invited to understand finally? You fool, when will you understand? I know in the psalm it's really talking to the wicked. And I have to say that I'm not always the best person. I can be unkind and cruel and everything else. Just being a human after all. But also, another invitation, I have to decide though, don't I? An invitation of fighting against the wicked. Now that's hard to understand in our present society. Things that we thought were wrong maybe aren't as wrong as we thought. Things are more nuanced than we expect or thought in the past. So being asked to fight against the wicked, what does that mean, I guess, is one of my sticking points. I go, is God inviting me to fight against the wicked? Like, who are the wicked? We don't have Adolf Hitler or other sorts of obvious people going on, harming people that I've noticed personally, that I have any influence over or could have anything to do with. So I think I need to go back to being invited to listen, pay attention, and to try to understand. That listening to God teach me. Listen to the teaching of God. Maybe that's unsatisfactory, but I'm a little unsure. But that's what I'll come to. I think it's okay
to have more than one invitation, and to continue listening to see what is the next step. So for me, the invitation grows out of that sense of, I'm about to fall, but your love, God, keeps me safe. This psalm has a lot in it about suffering and the experience of suffering and feeling both personal pain, but I think the broader experiences of pain and suffering that are part of human existence. Our dog sometimes gets hurt and will yelp, but I don't think he suffers, right? Like, he doesn't layer anything on top of that. He just feels what he feels in the moment and he moves on. But I think human existence is full of suffering and pain and that sense that, oh my goodness, I'm about to fall. And there you are, God. There you are again. Now, the invitation for me is to rely on the divine family, to be present, to catch me when I might fall, or to steady me so that I don't fall. I wonder, as you listen along with us, what do you hear? What do you see? What do you notice? What calls you forward? We listen to the Psalms because this is a good practice for us, and we hope it's a good practice for you too. We'd love to hear from you. You can leave us a note in the comments below. You can send me an email, Jennifer@livingfaithathome.ca. You can visit us on our website, livingfaithathome.ca. What else? I'm sure there's some other option. You could skyrate us if you like, but you'd have to be in Regina and probably on the south side of the city so we could see you. We'd love to hear from you. Have a great day.
We'll see you again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.